want to do reading to see if right around the time of the elections, if there's going to be some indictments made, if Mueller's getting ready to do some indictments coming up pretty soon, like within like November. Are there indictments coming up soon? Will there be indictments? Will there be indictments coming around November? Will there be indictments coming down around November? One. Oop. If I can get these other cards here. Oop. Yeah. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, what we're looking at is I'm asking if there will be some indictments around November. And what I'm getting is Queen of Swords. And I see that as, some, the strong arm of truth, of law. That there may be, people will be happy because it will come the potential end to some things, end to some of the things, okay? So, let's see what else we have. Will there be the end to some of these things? Will these indictments come down? Okay, going into it, we're looking at, trying to get things balanced out, getting everything together. Again, looking at what's, been blocked, what's not been seen, what's, looking for the clarity on these situations, gaining strength. They've been gaining strength. They've been looking at what's, what I would say what the White House doesn't want them to find out, okay? Now, underneath of it, we have renewing, hunter of gifts. Maybe some more information may have come out, and again, the things of the past are coming back to haunt them, so to speak, and there will be a victory. Okay, so again, things looks like amping up, renewal of more information, things coming back, which will put things in their place. That's the foundation. Above it, we have, again, same thing. Same card. Things from the past are going to come up. Okay, there will be some, I would say there's going to be some indictments, because they're going to, not everybody maybe at that time, but there will be some. Tradition, they're going to be, doing it by the book. Again, the things of the past are going to come back up to haunt them, and repetition. So repetition, things, I would say maybe a number of indictments are going to be coming. Maybe around November, maybe right after, pretty soon after, possibly. Hopefully before, but maybe around that time. Okay. So, coming up, they are going to be hurting. And again, we have the Shaman of Sorrows. Again, we have the Pain in the Heart. And it's going to be maybe some of the happy family. They've been united in this. And but I think the ones that are unhappy are going to be trumping them. It could be also this happy family thing here too. Unity. It could be maybe the Trump enclave. Maybe it's the happy family of the Trump enclave. Maybe has to do with Jared and Ivanka, and Jared, Ivanka, Don Jr., and Eric. Okay. Maybe it will be indictments for the lot of them, which would be a good thing. But let's see if I get some more on that. Yeah. Rapidly coming. Yeah, charging forward with that. Oh, yeah. For a painful end to them. Yeah. He's looking at the ones that have done the collusion and stuff. Those that were involved in it. Okay? Yep. And all the big struggle that's gone on with this whole thing. Yeah, and again, same thing. All the ones that were involved in this. Yeah. And the main culprit. Okay? So, I would say it's looking like things are going to start happening around the November thing. Maybe November or maybe right after. But it looks like things are going to start breaking loose around that time. Maybe around then, or maybe right after then, not too long in the distant future at that time before indictments are going to be coming down in earnest. So something to look forward to, that especially right after there's a big blue wave. Trump is going to be losing it totally. And I think, like I said, the big blue wave, and the reason I say November, because if they lose those seats, the House, the Senate, then they know they can impeach Trump. They go in for impeaching, and then he cannot pardon himself. He cannot pardon Don Jr., he cannot pardon Ivanka, he cannot pardon Jared. There will be no pardons for them. And so I know that he's got to be holding off until the time when they can round up the whole bunch and take them all down. So I would say it's looking like, with the blue wave coming, November, or pretty soon right after that, that they're going to start maybe handing out the serious indictments to the little Trump squad, okay? Because I know they've turned over everything for the money laundering and all of that, and the money laundering and things of that nature anyway. Maybe he'll bring those indictments down to some of the kids first, because those things he can't pardon. Those are state crimes, not federal, okay? And the state crimes he does not have, there's nothing he can do about him, and that would cause him to probably severely go over the edge at that point. When he knows the kids are going down, there's nothing he can do about it. His hands are tied. So at that point, if he hasn't already gone around the bend fully by that point, that might be the last tipping point, and then he'll be taken out, either through impeachment or through, again, not being able to serve. At that point, they might get enough in the House and the Senate when they see that he's just totally off his nut at that point. So I'm going to leave this here, but I would say looks like maybe indictments are going to start coming down. Hope that the cards are right on that around November, December, maybe even into January, but I don't think longer than that. We'll wait and see.